Good question. Did the Commodore slow jams help or hurt them in their legacy? It's a tricky question. They're the only band of all the funk bands I can think of that the bigger they got, it backfired for certain people, and that they slow cuts, which were acceptable, people kind of ran from them, but yet they were enduring. I mean, obviously, when you do Easy Like Sunday Morning, which already had a country gospel feel to it, Pop was going to jump on it just to be close to you. I mean, how do you, Three Times a Lady Still, how do you not, those songs caught on. So how do you not gravitate towards that? You know, they paid, Lionel Richie paid the ultimate price because a lot of people thought he sold out and people made remarks. But it's those songs that took him to heights and better places. So haters be hating, but they don't have anything to state because again, those are the songs that made him a household name. Now, do you? How do you look at it? Now, it's not like, I mean, they really wrote those particular songs. They were from Alabama. They had country, blues, vibe in their music. You write the way you write and you create the way you create. But it's amazing how people will be quick to say you sold out and you did this and you do that. I can't think of another band though that paid more of a price for that. There were some other acts that obviously had songs that were tailor made towards more crossover, but the Commodores did it with in sync to what they were doing. That was just kind of like one of those things that just kind of hit that way. And it really wasn't until actually after Lady, with the one that he wrote for Kenny Rogers, which blew up, that it kind of crouched in on the band. But when you think about what they had already had came out with, Just to Be Close to You and Easy Like Sunday Morning, which Lionel wrote, and then you had Your Sail On and Old Fashioned Love and all those songs. So you can't really say that it wasn't inevitable. But why did they take more of a hit than others? And was it less soulful than others? You know. Now, you can look at it like they got accessible, or you can look at it and think that Lionel Richie uh, stepped up his pen game and left others in the dust, which you can make a strong case for. You could make that case because, you know, his pen game was his turning point, and he was the saxophone player who sung. But his pen game was lethal enough where it enabled other material to come along. You know, just think about when he did Jesus is Love, which was gospel. You know, Heroes, which had a country blues. He had a whole lot of different things in the arsenal. Sail On. But those songs endured. Other bands took notice of it, and they benefited from that because he made you have to step up your pen game. You know, Earth, Wind, and Fire had done that, obviously. Ozzy Brothers said, but again, for whatever reason, it's Lionel Richie had really hit it in a way where it was like, wow, there was no, if and buts about it. So, did it work for the better or for the worse? It depends on who you ask. You know, I don't think the Commodores really could have continued because they were going to have to benefit on his type of penmanship to keep it going. They needed his pen game. Yeah, they could have kept the sound, the groove, but it would have been hard without that pen. That pen was everything. His pen changed the whole landscape. So it would have been very interesting. And then, of course, when he started writing Endless Love, doing the stuff with Donald Ross, game over. Because he was performing at the Oscars and winning all kinds of awards and doing things. So anyway, where do you come down? And why did the Commodores pay the ultimate price for slow jams more than any other band that you could think of? Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. On my one time. Peace.